Hi guys, it's me, Dimension. Okay, I almost messed up my intro there. Hi guys, it's me, Dimension Battles, and today I'm going to be showing you cards that I've never shown before. So, these are all the cards that were mistakes. So, I made so many cards now. I'm on set 9 now, and I have like 50 cards per set. So, I made so many. So, of course, there's going to be lots of cards that I didn't end up showing any of you. So, this video is like, not really like a blooper reel, but it's like all the things that I've never shown, so it's exciting to see. So first off, we have this like squid-like creature with a shield, and then a drill, and fire coming out of his head. I had this archetype for like an enhancer archetype, or it was like some archetype, like there was a shield dude and then a sword dude. I kind of forgot, but this was going to be an archetype for that, but I ended up not really doing it. So yeah, this was why I just drew this like, well, maybe I shouldn't. Next up, we have this card that I had an idea to create a creature called Impulse. I didn't know if it was going to be a guy who was really muscular or a girl, and I was deciding like, should I make it a guy, should I make it a girl? It was really indecisive, and in the end I thought, you know what, I'm just going to scratch the whole card altogether. Then next up we have this guy who has like a weapon there. I don't want to get demonetized. You know, it's like a really violent looking guy, like he got beat the heck out of him. Like it looks like he got beat up because he's like a black eye. That's not what happened. First, I messed up on his arm, which was supposed to be a weapon. Then my pen slipped and his eye looked really funny. And I was like, nope, there's no way I'm going to show that. Then we have this creature right here, which after I drew it, I realized this looks like a battle bot from BattleBots. And I was like, well, do I really want to show this? Kind of looks like those vacuum cleaners, like what's like a Roomba or whatever. The ones that like self-clean the carpets. That's what this looks like. And I was like, no, I can't show that. So I ended up not going with it. And then this one, I wanted to make a cowboy, but I redrew the hat so many times to the point where I just got frustrated and I said, forget it. I'm not going to make a cowboy in my game. It's not worth it. I mean, it's like the thing is, it's like, do I really want to make a cowboy card? Mom, what is it, Cad Bane? My friend always talks about that Cad Bane, I think it is, that Star Wars character. He's pretty cool. He actually dresses like him sometimes. So that's why I was kind of inspired when I made this, but I was like, no, all I can think of is him. So yeah, that's why I ended up making that. This one I made all the way back in set 1. It was going to be in set 1, but then I made it an item card and I already traced that. But it is also has the stats for a creature. So I was like, oh no, I messed up horribly on that. So I was like, is it going to be an item card or is it going to be a creature? The world may never know. So I ended up not even making this a real card in the game. But look at that shade of green. This is what I think of every time I see this. It's not like it was in the sunlight and it slowly faded away to become this shade of green. No, it's just this shade of green. It's like, what pen did I use? I have no idea, but it looks really unique. It was going to have some ability like taking a creature from your opponent's field and returning it to the deck or something, because it's like a UFO abducted, something like that, like the X-Files, or, you know, UFO theory stuff. That's what I was thinking of. Then we have this card right here, which I'm pretty sure there's some YouTuber who has a logo like this. I forgot who it was, but after I drew it, that's what I thought, so I ended up not using this. It was going to be like a Halloween card with a Grim Reaper with a hoodie and this design, but it looked familiar to me, so I thought, don't want to risk it, and I ended up just not liking it in general, so yeah. Oh, I might have done this actually for it also was a smudge here, that's why I stopped it. I might have done this for the no pen challenge. Was that what it was? Or the what did I do it for? Like the pen only challenge? I don't remember. Then we have this card right here. I wanted this to look like a computer virus. That was my idea, like some kind of hack or something, where these things, like you can attach it to a card and it slowly loses power, or some technical ability like that. Like they're a bunch of tiny little robots with weapons on it. But then I ended up not doing it. I don't know why, I just didn't feel it. So yeah, that one's a scratch. This creature right here is this random thing with like these weird arms and horns. I wanted to make a water type and a fire type 2 type, and it just didn't work out. He's like weirdly centered. Like I'd have to draw like a huge mountain or a cliff or something to emphasize him, but it just didn't end up working out for me. Then we have this card right here. It was just too generic, and I realized after I made it, I already made a card like holding a sword, attacking, and I was like, well, you know what? This looks too similar. Let's forget it. So I ended up not using this item card. Then next up, we have Happy Puncher, which there's a funny story about this card. I don't know why I never made this a card in my game. I know this sounds random, but I made this in set 6. So recent artwork, I made Happy Puncher, Stage 1 common 200 power and 200 defense. And he actually doesn't look that bad. But at the time when I made him, I remember thinking like this was the most disgusting artwork I've ever seen. That's my thought, right? I was like, what is he supposed to be? I didn't even get it. But now that I look at it again, it looks kind of cool. These are like pen caps. Like, have you guys seen those? What's that kind of pen called? Like those ink pens or whatever. That's what it kind of reminds me of, like an ink pen. But look at the angle on that. Like, it's angled inward. Like, the angle's a little funny. Maybe that's why I didn't like it. But, you know, Happy Puncher is not as bad as I remember now that I actually see him. Okay, here we go. Next, we have Restrained Earth Soldier. So this one is I made in set 9, actually. And I think I'm going to add him to the game, okay? I'm going to add a Happy Puncher in him. I mean, I'll add him to the game. I don't know about Happy Puncher. You can still stay in this file. But Restrained Earth Soldier, I made him for set 9. I wasn't going to include it, but now that I see it, it's not as bad as I remember. So he's going to stay in the game. I was trying to force an Earth type. I could have made him an Air type, which is what I was thinking of doing. But I realized I didn't make a lot of Earth types for this set, so I was like, might as well do it. So it's a stage 2 common 800 power and 300 defense, and you can pay 2 tokens when you attack with this creature. But if you don't do that, his power is only 300, and that's why his power is 800, and it's exceeding the limit for what you can do for a type. Okay, let me go put this in my voice cracked. Let me go put this back in my deck box. Okay, here's what you're thinking. I know. What? There was going to be a crystal type in the game? I know. I was actually going to make a crystal type. We move on to the cards that I hit, where I accidentally copied other card games. So this is like a direct copy of Yu-Gi-Oh! A Crystal Beast card. Yeah. So Crystallized Turtle is going to be a stage on 100 power and 400 defense. And it's going to be the start of a crystal type. But then I realized that this looks exactly like that Yu-Gi-Oh! Card. So I was like, no. If it looks exactly like the Yu-Gi-Oh! Card, then there's no way I'll be able to do that. So yeah, but I like how sharp the spears look like pokes. So not the spears, the crystals look. So just a nice little detail there. Then we have this card. I drew this because, I don't know, I just thought it looked really cool. My English teacher wore an outfit kind of like that, and I thought, whoa, that's a cool color scheme. I should make a card out of that. So that was the whole idea. And then after I drew it, I realized that she was dressed like Zelda. So yeah, this looks just like Zelda. So that's why I thought, nope, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do it. But I like the little thing in the hair. I thought that looked fun. I don't know. I might do that for design in the future, like that hair clip piece thing. I don't know. It looks like I was trying to draw a bow, and then I was like, wait, do I have a diamond here, or do I have a square there? I didn't know for sure, but it still looks cool. Then the very last card we have that's like similar to other cards that you've seen already that I've copied. I also like the little design on the neck there. Sorry, I was getting distracted. Anyways, we have this. It kind of looks like Vanguard, the Shadow Paladins. This is actually the one that started it all. This was the very first mistake card that I didn't make. And there's actually a funny story behind this. This was actually the official third card that I made of the game, which is why there's 3 people on it. Third card, 3 people. Yep. I was marking it. I was thinking, I want 3 people for my third card. Because if you don't know, before Dimension Battles, I remade a lot of card games. And I actually made a bunch of different card games that weren't at all like related or not like as good as Dimension Battles was. So yeah. Anyways, I think the artwork looked cool. It's really similar to the Shadow Paladins, like Blaster Blade and all that, or Blaster Dark. So yeah, too similar to that. So of course I wouldn't actually show that. But yeah, I thought I would make a dedicated video for all the cards that I didn't end up showing, to show them in one video to show it's okay to make mistakes. There's definitely a process for these cards. Anyways, hope you guys did end up enjoying this video where I showed all these cards. And if you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Bye guys.